What is up, ballers and talkers? Today, we're going to be visiting some Thanksgiving themed events. The topic of today's podcast is going to be,
Yeah, let's go.
yeah,
You
let's
sound
go,
so
yeah.
unenthusiastic,
Hey,
dude.
hey, man, I'm, I'm a really chill guy. It's not really affecting me. You
Okay,
know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here. I'm live. All right,
not live. It's all
cool.
pre-recorded.
Well, this is pre-recorded. Okay, but the topic of today's episode is going to be, um. what could all teams on the NBA be thankful for?
Yeah. Okay, wait.
Yeah!
We should have like two intros. Are we going bottom up or top down? I'm looking at the standings right now.
Ooh,
Like best or worst teams first.
worst.
Okay. You mean Eastern Conference or Western Conference first?
Let's go Eastern because I know the Eastern better.
All right. What should the Wizards be thankful for? I have one if you don't. Washington Wizards.
Mm, the, the fact that they're still like, they've had such a tumultuous run at it as a team, right? They had Michael Jordan for a little while, um,
Yeah.
which was cool. They had John Wall, which was cool.
Cool.
I believe John Wall is like playing at like metro parks and YMCA's and like stomping on people now on YouTube,
That's
which is
true.
cool. I think so. That's what I've heard of
Okay.
John Wall.
Right.
Um, yeah, honestly, I don't really know because I don't follow the Washington Wizards, but they should be thankful that things are working out right now, even though they're not. Thankful that they might get a first round draft pick next year.
Well, they'll definitely get a first round draft pick, but hopefully they get the first one. They want Cooper Flag, dude. That's what they want.
I
Is
hope.
Cooper Flag even good? This is like a side tangent. I feel like I
I
don't
don't
know.
think he's very good.
Okay,
Like if you watch, I've watched his UK Duke game.
that's why I'm asking
Plays
you
for
because
Duke.
you're like tapped in.
He plays very well. I mean, it's like watching like the white LeBron out there. I mean, he's good at basketball. I'm excited to see when he gets in
Is that
here.
his player comp?
His player comp is white LeBron. Yeah, I'd
All right,
say
I wasn't aware of that. Okay, but the
he no, but he's like the white LeBron.
the Washington Wizards though, I've got like one to three things. Number one,
Okay.
they beat the Denver Nuggets last night. Like absolutely dominated them, which is ridiculous. They snapped a 15-game losing streak against a team that won the championship 2 years ago.
That's
Um,
kind of nuts.
they should be thankful
Dude,
for
they've
that.
got they should be thankful for that. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, yeah. End of a 15-game losing streak. Be thankful. Number two, Jordan Poole. He had like 39 points last night just for no
Down in the
reason, dude.
pool.
Hit
Nine
like
three
nine
pointers.
threes. Yeah, it's ridiculous. And number
I didn't
three,
realize that was against the Nuggets.
Bilal Coulibaly. He's a sophomore now, but I feel like he's gonna be really good. I'm, he's
Hmm.
like I don't know. He's like one of those guys that's like just a really good defender, and it's just fun watching him like destroy
Mouse
someone.
people down.
He's
Yeah.
blocking people. Like if he can get to be a consistent scorer, he's gonna be like incredible. And so I'm excited about that, and they should be thankful for that. Okay, that's already like too much. Like if you spend more than 10 seconds on your podcast talking about the Washington Wizards, there's like something going wrong. But
Mhm.
so we've already
But
passed that.
yes.
All right, the Charlotte Hornets. What should they be thinking?
Oh, this is bad, but they've got a lineup.
What?
They've got a lineup.
That's all they should be. I feel like, yeah, actually,
They're
you might
not
be
in
right.
jail.
I see. Okay, yeah.
Like they've got a couple suspects on that team, and
They're letting them
none of them
play.
have been caught yet. Yeah, it's like
Okay.
a couple
I
suspicious
guess
figures.
that's true. You know, yeah.
Like, yeah.
What else? Yeah, what else should they be thinking? Actually, sure. I mean, Lamelo Ball's been pretty good.
Yeah, he has.
He's
Charlotte's
actually
cool.
been like very good.
This is a good LaMelo season.
Well, because he's always injured. Like finally not
He
injured.
is, and he's kind of just he's is he wearing those dumbass shoes still?
Probably.
Okay,
Probably, dude.
Cool. I kind of figured he would be,
And
but
now I feel bad.
this,
Okay, but yeah,
this
I don't. Charlotte
no
Hornets. If
injury.
you're a fan of the Charlotte Hornets, tell us what you're thankful
Please,
for, because I don't
if
know.
you're a fan of the Scarlet Hornets, leave a comment. We'll have you on the
Please.
podcast.
Okay,
Like, if
okay.
you're a fan of any team, we'll honor that.
The
Literally.
Philadelphia 76ers. I feel like this is an easy one. But what do you have?
Ooh, Joel Embiid.
No, what?
Okay,
They
sorry.
should be thankful for Joel Embiid, who has
He's
played.
fine.
He's played like 3 games, dude.
Well, yeah, but that's what he does. He doesn't play until the playoffs.
Yeah, and then they lose in the playoffs. You can only
Yeah,
have that if
that's how that team works. They're not very
they
good.
should not be thankful for Joel Embiid. They're literally the third worst team in the Eastern Conference right now. That's
That's
not.
an example of like the Giannis level star player who doesn't have the right mentality. Like Giannis has the
I
mentality, at
think
least
he's got an
his
okay
marketing is.
mentality. He just
He doesn't
genuinely is
play,
very injury prone.
and his nickname is the Foul Merchant.
Okay, I don't know if that's probably not on his basketball reference. I wouldn't place money on it. Okay, no, but I thought this was obvious because they should be thankful for Jared McCain, dude.
Who's
TikTok
that?
star, rookie sensation,
Mmm.
drops some like 20 bombs. Sorry, not a burger.
Not a
He's
burger.
he's a scorer. He's a playmaker. He's like Steph Curry, dude. If you watch him play, he's got like the same play style. He's not
Cool.
as good of a shooter, obviously, but
This is back to our discussion from the other day. I do think that 40 burger works. Like 50 burger, 40 burger, like, and maybe like
I
30,
don't think
30 is
40
just
is
like a
enough
30
for a
bomb.
burger, dude.
You don't think 40 is enough for a burger?
40 burger? Because I feel
40
like 40
burger,
is too
no.
easy. Like Jordan Poole almost
It's
had 40 last night, and I feel like that
a
wouldn't have been a
40
burger.
bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah, a 20 bomb, 30 bomb,
I mean, when
40
it's at this
bomb,
point
50
where we're at in the
burger,
NBA, if you score 20, that's
60
just
point
20
game.
points. You don't even get a special thing. Unless you're
Well, if it's
Jared
a guy like
McCain.
AJ Green,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay,
like
yeah.
like a second string sort of dude, which AJ Green is becoming more first string by the day. They're playing that guy more than Pat anymore,
All right, we're
which
getting
I
there. We're
like.
getting there.
We'll
Toronto
get there. We'll get there.
Raptors.
We'll talk about the
Toronto
Bucks.
Raptors.
Toronto Raptors. Um, they're the only reason all the guys in the NBA have to have a passport. Uh, I don't know. I like take or leave.
They should be thankful for the color purple. That's what
Yeah, they should be. That's a good one.
they should. No, but I think just like, I don't know. Yeah, what should they be thankful for? They're kind of like in a weird spot because they seem like they could make the plan if they really wanted to, but they also probably really don't. Like, what did they even draft this?
Do they still have Kyle Lowry?
No, Kyle Lowry's a Sixer.
All right, cool.
Um, who did they draft? Jacoby Walter?
I
I'm
think
honestly
so.
the Raptors are
That
like
sounds right to
one of
me.
the teams I've just not been tapped into at all. I know that Scotty Barnes had
Uh,
goggles on for a little bit. That was
oh
interesting.
fuck, I love Scotty Barnes.
That's what I'm thankful for is Scotty Barnes goggle.
I'm thankful for Scotty Barnes goggles as well.
Yeah, okay.
Have you seen the picture of him in like the Eminem shirt, but not the rapper?
What? No.
Yeah, he's on the sidelines in like a big red Eminem shirt,
It's ridiculous. Some of the outfits he
and everyone
puts
else
on
is.
are so silly.
Yeah, like everyone on the sidelines, they're like trying to dress like crazy for the camera, and Scotty Barnes is like sweatpants and and like a 2XL Eminem shirt,
Shit show guy, man.
not the rapper.
Not the yeah, I see. Like the red M&M from the commercial.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't doesn't Walter White play like the yellow M&M? Am I crazy?
Oh, no way, does he
Doesn't he?
actually?
I swear, I swear that Bryan Cranston plays one of the M&Ms.
That's
Maybe
hilarious.
I need to look this up. Maybe I made this up.
They need to make an Eminem movie. I probably wouldn't watch it 'cause it's probably be terrible, and it'd be like an ad for DoorDash the whole time.
Yeah, I
But
wouldn't
like,
watch that.
dude, have you noticed these like double ads that have been coming out recently?
No. What?
It's off topic, but I got it like I was watching the game the other day. Bucks. Actually, this might have been it was a Bucks game. I can't remember the one, but and I got an ad for Wendy's, and it was like it had like a DoorDash bag that was center frame for like probably 15 seconds of the video, and it's like I'm getting advertised to by two companies at once.
It was just a little
I'm getting
collab.
Yeah, I'm advertised to by Wendy's, And then they're like, "Hey, if you want Wendy's right now, DoorDash it. You're watching the game."
It's
Mmm.
J.K. Simmons is the yellow M&M. I knew it was someone who like
JK.
shouldn't be voicing him.
That's a ridiculous role for the
Yeah.
yellow M&M.
Well, that's why I was like, I know it's somebody who's like well known for serious or stuff.
Hmm.
But no, it's J.K. Simmons. Okay. What Toronto Raptors? I don't. It doesn't matter. You guys don't
Nah.
matter. Okay.
Yeah, not a fan. If you're a fan of the
Um,
Toronto Raptors, I'm sorry.
Detroit Pistons. Okay. Yeah, I'm curious what you're.
They're doing better. They're not
Yes.
16th. They're in a 31 game losing streak.
Yep.
Uh, yeah, the Pistons, they should be thankful that they're doing good.
Yeah, they could make the plan. I feel like they genuinely could make the
They probably
plan.
will.
It's between like them, Chicago, and Brooklyn. Like, cause like
Hmm.
I'm assuming Brooklyn is gonna like do some tanking here soon and like trade a bunch of guys for first round picks. Like,
Yeah, Brooklyn, I don't see the foreseeable. Like, I think in the future we'll get a Brooklyn Nets like dynasty team, but I think we're a good like 10 years out. I'm not even really like
yeah,
interested
at
in the Brooklyn
least.
Nets. Like, I don't think we're there.
No, it's
I don't think
crazy.
that's where we're at right
They
now.
shouldn't be winning. They should not be winning games. Genuinely, they don't have the roster to be. What are they? They're the seventh, this eighth seed right now, and like even
Hmm,
that is too
maybe.
high.
That is too high.
They've got like Cam Thomas, Dennis Schroeder, and Cam Johnson. Those are like, well, okay, and Dorian Finney-Smith.
And Dennis Schroeder is actually kind of killer though. Like
No,
that
Dennis
guy.
Schroeder's been incredible for them. It's
Dennis
like
Schroeder has been incredible since he like came in the league in like 2014. Dennis Schroeder's a good player.
he's German. Yeah.
He is, dude. I never like caught on to that. I thought that was like just like his
That's
last
a
name
bit.
thing.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I ended up watching like a
An
video of him
interview.
talking. I'm
Yeah.
like, this motherfucker is German.
He is German for sure.
Like he's not joking.
Uh,
He's not joking. He's German. All right.
all right. Oh, I might have to cut that. Okay. No, but I feel like if the Brooklyn Nets like decide to fully tank, then the Pistons are basically like a play-on block. I feel like it's between like those two teams or
Mm.
Chicago. I guess Chicago might sell. Okay, yeah. Oh, wait, what did you say? That they're better. They're not like the worst team in the league. I think that's
Yeah,
a
that's
good
what I
thing to
say
be
for the
thankful
Pistons.
for. I think I'd kind of agree. And also just like Kid Cunningham in general. Like first overall pick a few years ago. Haven't really gotten to see a lot from him just because the teams around him have been so bad. Like the whole time he's been there. But he's been like consistently like a very good player. Like out of that draft, like if we did a redraft, I think he would still go number
Mhm.
one.
What's his name again? Just to remind me. I was
Kid
high.
Cunningham, Kid Cunningham.
Cade Cunningham. He's very good at basketball.
Yeah, I'm sure. You didn't even know his name, buddy.
Well, I just didn't catch what you had said.
Who would go first?
I
I
know who
think he
Cade
would go
Cunningham
first
is.
in the redraft because it was
On what year? 29?
2021.
2021?
It was him,
Honestly, dude, I
then
don't know the
Jalen
draft
Green,
classes that well.
then Evan Mobley, then Scotty Barnes. I feel like he's still
I'd say.
like Josh
Evan
Giddey is like
Mobley's
gonna go
good
number
though.
one. No, that's true. Evan Mobley
And
is good,
but
but
Josh Giddey's not going number one, but he's fucking good at basketball.
I feel like yeah, Josh Giddey at 6. I didn't realize he was the 6th overall pick. Wow.
And that's like justified. He's like good at basketball.
You know what? He's okay. He's too
I talk about that guy
Australian.
a lot, but I do like his actual flow on the field. He's pretty good at the basketball game.
If he could shoot, he would be incredible, but he can't, and so he's not. No, but he's all right.
Can't shoot like at all.
I mean, not really. They call him the slob wizard, not the well,
Not the shoot wizard.
exactly. But yeah, Kid Cunningham, Detroit Pistons. Good job drafting him, guys. And yeah, that they're not the worst team in the end, like
Yeah.
historically
Which
bad. Probably
they are
nice.
historically bad though. And
No,
they're
they're
not now.
not. The Wizards are historically bad. Currently. Okay. Chicago Bulls. This is another team I've not super tapped into.
I don't follow them either. Jimmy Butler's
But
still
Josh no, he's not. He's a Heat. Dude. Jimmy Butler hasn't been a Bull in like a decade, actually.
there. Fuck. Hey man, he did get
What? Jimmy Butler has been a Timberwolf, a 76er, and a Heat. But it's before,
Yeah.
like, okay.
What's like
He's not been a Bull for quite a while, buddy.
oh sure.
It is crazy that he was
Mhm.
a Timberwolf and a 76er.
I didn't even know he was a Timberwolf or a 76er.
Yeah.
I thought he was just like on the Bulls.
No,
Like just
he's on the Heat right now. There's no way you didn't
I
know he
thought
was on the Heat. He
I
literally
knew he was
beat
on
the
the Heat,
Bucks.
but
Okay, good.
yeah, it pissed me off. But I thought we were playing the Bulls.
You just saw red. Okay.
Yeah, like I just see red and I think, oh, the Bulls. Yeah,
No,
Chicago.
the Bulls right now have Josh Giddey, Zach LaVine, Lonzo Ball, Patrick Williams, Nikola Vucevic. Vucevic has actually been pretty good. I don't think they'd be thankful for that though. Um, are they think? I don't know.
Well, Boost was actually pretty decent, right? I mean, like,
He's all right. He's actually had like a kind of a revitalization this season. He's had some pretty crazy games,
mhm.
honestly. But I don't
He had a
know.
good game like last season. I just particularly remember it because it was like shit. He had like 50 rebounds. Oh, that's
No,
Nurkic.
that's Nurkic.
And I get these two mixed up pretty
You
frequently.
do. You really do.
Well, they are similar. They're both like Eastern European.
And the problem with yeah, okay, yeah. The
They'd
problem
be in our
with the
Eastern
Bulls
European tier.
is that like they're just perpetually mediocre, and they like
Mm.
are never tanking enough to get a good draft pick. So they always get like the 7th to 10th best player in the draft, and also usually they fumble the bag with the drafts. And they like will draft Patrick Williams 4th overall. Um, so like I
I don't
don't
even know
know.
who Patrick Williams is.
Yeah, you shouldn't. It's all right. Um, but they just I don't know. They don't do anything ever, and they're like always kind of okay. And since they're in the East, they can like sneak into the play-in sometimes.
The East is just like lower.
It's just a lower tier. I mean, dude, literally,
I'm not sure why. Maybe basketball is bigger out in the West Coast, so they spend a little more money. Actually, don't really know.
I think just
Why do you think that is?
ever since LeBron moved there, it's been like ridiculously hard. They were like, "Oh, LeBron's in our conference now. We gotta bulk up."
We can't just let LeBron fuck on us out here. Now that he fucked on everybody out east for like 15 years,
Literally.
can't just let him come out here and be like, all right, well, I'm the best.
I think that was part of it, but also I just think the way that like the drafts have gone, it just happened that a
Mhm.
lot more of the top guys went out uh west. I mean, like Luca, Shea, John Morant,
Those
who
guys are
else?
both
Victor
excellent.
Wembanyama.
Yeah, Victor.
Like I don't know, you just got Anthony Edwards. You just got a ton of guys.
Mm,
Like I just think the way the drafts worked when there was more like bad teams in East Conference that it kind of just because like if you've got a good player, like if you have Anthony Edwards on your team, you want to be competing after a few years. Like once he's a developed prospect like he is now, like you want to actually be competing.
right. And I'm excited to see how Anthony Edwards' career progresses. I mean, I think he's definitely a shining star that we've got on our hands, you know?
He's a Michael. He definitely is the Michael Jordan archetype. Like that's the one guy that I'm okay with that comparison. It's literally like
Yeah.
everything about literally like they lost a game and he was talking to the media and he was like, "Yeah, our guys don't defend. They suck. They need to do better." And he was just like, he just said that like straight up. And they were like, "All
I
right,
mean,
yeah."
he's probably right.
And then they won the next game and he was like, "Yeah,
Probably because they were
they were
defending more.
defending." Yeah.
Because he probably went back there and he was like, you guys need to. What are you doing? I hope he becomes a coach. I'm always interested in the player to coach pipeline. JJ Redick was not one that I expected. Like,
Really, I feel like that's the one everyone thought was gonna happen, just because of all of
well,
his
that's because I don't follow
podcasting.
JJ Redick.
JJ Redick, give us your podcast
Good.
since you don't, or
Yeah,
you
JJ,
aren't
if
using
you're
it
listening,
anymore.
hmm
You're not even using it. We could take over. I mean, it's crazy. He did a collab podcast with LeBron James. They did 2 episodes, and then the Lakers hired him. Give us that channel. It's got like 600,000 subscribers. I'll take that.
yeah, we'd handle that
I'd
well.
handle that. What's it called? Mind the Game podcast. I'm a. I don't know. I don't know about the name, but
We could just change the ball talk too.
yeah. Talk to dude. No. Okay. Sorry.
Talk to.
All right. Chicago
It's not even
Bulls.
funny. I
I
like.
know it's terrible.
Yeah.
It's just my brain is broken. I think Chicago
Yep,
Bulls
yep,
are
yep.
another team that are thankful for nothing, and
They suck.
they should be
We hate
thankful
them.
if Zach LaVine gets traded, then they can be thankful. If Nikola Vucevic gets traded for something good, then they can be thankful. Like right now, I don't know what they're really doing. Okay. Indiana Pacers is also a team I'm not sure what the. I think I just don't watch a lot of teams in the East. Like they're not super interesting because all these
They're
teams we've
not.
talked about so far are below 500. So like, what should you be thankful for as the Pacers? What would you say?
Thankful they're not playing the Bucks right now.
That's true.
Because once we get Chris Middleton back in there, I think, yeah, I don't think there's a chance that we lose to those guys again.
Yeah, I don't know what they should be thankful for. I'm super not tapped in. To the Pacers specifically. Pacers and
I don't follow
Raptors.
them.
At least the Raptors, I at least know who like Jonathan Mogbo is and like what's his face, Jamal Sheed. I at least like vaguely know some of the guys that are playing for the Raptors, but like I don't think I've watched a Pacers game. All I know is that Tyrese Halliburton has been
I've seen
bad.
a couple Pacer games in my life, and they were all when they were playing the Bucks. I consider the Bucks and Pacers to be kind of rival
No,
teams,
they
even if
are
they're not.
in the same division and everything. Yeah, they're in like neighboring states. They really drive to each other's arenas.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's strategic for them to be enemies, but they kind of are.
no, it is.
I think
Yeah,
that Giannis like taking the ball from Giannis was not cool.
he was mad about that, dude.
He was actually, and justifiably
He's
so.
not happy.
Would have been perturbed.
Yeah, I guess
It,
like Benedict Mathurin and his kind of progression. Like he's, I don't know. We'll just say that. I'll say that. Some of the younger players have been pretty good, like Benedict Mathurin, Andrew Nembhard.
but for these guys, you'd say like uh, the younger talent is what they should be thankful for in the moment.
Yeah, I guess I'd
In the
say
Thanksgiving
that.
spirit
For
on
thanks,
December
thanks.
7th.
Yes, sir, dude. You know we're all locked in on top of it. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
the Brooklyn Nets. We kind of already did this, but what would you say? Well, you don't usually really don't know.
I don't like the Brooklyn Nets. Brooklyn's cool.
They should be thankful
They
for
should be
Brooklyn.
thankful they're somewhere cool, like the players.
Okay, I'd say the obvious answer for me is Jordy Fernandez, who's their head coach. And he was the Sacramento Kings assistant coach last year. And we all knew, all of the Kings fans were like, this guy is getting hired by one of these other teams. He is not staying here because he's too good. And now he has the Brooklyn Nets as the eighth seed in the East, winning
Pretty
games they
good.
shouldn't be. Because the Brooklyn Nets like were projected to be worse, like the worst team in the NBA this season. Like
Dang, really?
people were like, this team is so bad they literally just have Cam Thomas. That's the only guy that can score. And
How are they playing that?
it's just everybody's contributing. They're just been coached really well. They're doing the little things of like
It's
getting the offensive rebounds. They're getting good shots, playmaking, unselfish basketball. Like they're just I don't know, they're just playing very well. And it's fun to watch. It reminds
that is good
me
coaching.
yeah.
It's not the. Is it? Are they running for threes all the time?
I mean kinda everybody in the NBA is, right? But they're not like forcing it.
Right.
Like
Cool.
that's what I mean when they're taking the open shots. They're like giving what taking what the defense is giving them. They just look like a well-ran team essentially, and they are.
Heard.
But yeah,
Some of those West Coast guys seem to run the three a lot, almost to a force point. I'm excited for when we talk about the West Coast
it's
guys because
just
I'm
the
actually
new
I know
meta,
more
dude.
about the West Coast than I was thinking about it. Now
The three balls, the meta. I mean, the Celtics won the
that-
championship last year just because of the absurd amount of threes they shot.
Dude, Andrew Holiday on that point defense.
Exactly. Speaking
Get outta
of the
Speaking of,
Milwaukee Bucks, what should they be
um,
thankful for?
I can't recall if we won our last two games.
You just won against the Nets, like
Cool.
10
I think
minutes
we're
ago.
7-3 on the past 10. This is where the last time I checked. That's pretty good.
That's all you have to be
That's what I'll
thankful
say on
about.
that. Like, well, no, but we
Oh,
are.
okay, okay, I
That's like a
see.
base. Like,
Okay, yeah, I thought this.
we should be thankful for this.
I was expecting this to be like a
No, but
10-minute segment. That's why I was like, "Whoa, he's already done."
no.
Okay,
AJ Green. I've got a couple things on my mind.
yeah, I'm ready.
AJ Green is awesome. That's the truth, man. This guy's kind of been going off recently. His performance has been like just getting better and better. And I know I say that often on here about AJ Green, but I truly think that he is like doing something out there that's pretty special, especially for this kind of guy. Like AJ Green is not someone that you typically would associate with being the star of the team, and he's not. He's still not exactly the star of the team. But despite my filibustering, I have actually pulled it up on my phone now. Um,
Okay.
yeah, quite nice. So I mean, he can consistently get in and drop two or three pointers in 22 minutes. I mean, that's some like Chris Middleton numbers, which makes you think like, what's he out there doing, right? This guy's a defensive beast. I mean, you should see the way he like guards the defender. I mean, he'll like shimmy around, get the defender going the other way. He's already there on the double step. This guy's incredible. I encourage you to take some time and watch some AJ Green. He had like a 20-point game recently, which was cool. Giannis has been going nuts, as per usual. I mean, consistently 40 something points a game. Definitely in contender for MVP, despite that people don't seem to say that he is.
I think the problem is Jokic has just been way too good. Like,
I haven't followed Jokic, and
also
I
the
know that
Bucks are
he's
still the
good.
seventh seed, so it's kind of you do kind of gotta.
Well,
I don't know.
we got a bunch of hamburgers running around, dude.
Okay.
And then we got like two filet mignons, and like and like a ribeye.
Okay.
And but now we got Chris
I
Middleton
guess sure.
back, who's like a I don't know,
A real NBA player,
yeah, a real NBA
former
player,
All Star.
former All Star. Um, and yeah, he's I'm excited. He's not done anything crazy, but he's been back for 2 games, which is more than he played last year. We got one game from him, decent game, usually like 20 minutes.
I'm just excited
This time
that he's
around,
back.
I hope he does better, and I think he is going to do better. I'm excited to see how quickly we'll rise from 7 to like 2 or 3.
I do feel like this is like the turning point for the Bucks season. Like, depending on how they start playing in this next stretch, is kind of gonna mean a lot for their postseason hopes, to me at least.
I agree.
Because if they can really get it going, then I feel like they could honestly make a good run. Because the whole point of the Damian Lillard trade was like from 1 year to maybe figure things out, kind of get adjusted, like kind of just learn what the team is and what they need to focus on, and then like these next 2 years are supposed to really be like this is it, like this is Giannis's second championship. That's what they want. But yeah, I don't
I
know.
think I think there's a high chance that we run it back in something like, akin to a second championship. Maybe not this year, but within a year or two, I could see it happening.
So, well, that's the thing. It's got to be the next, like this year or the next 2 years, because Damian Lillard is going to be like 40 years old soon. So
Yeah, Damian
eventually,
Lillard is kind of like an unk. I don't know
yeah,
why we traded for him. I but like I get it.
I also get it.
It's just they traded for him and then they fired the coach, and we're coming back together. I
Hey,
think
you know
Doc
what?
Rivers is actually doing
I was
well.
gonna say I'll give Doc Rivers some slack. Ever since the NBA Sentinel tweet that said he was taking things seriously, they've been like,
Yeah, he's taking things a little more seriously.
that's
Like
ridiculous.
like imagine being the head coach of an NBA team and saying like, you know what, I'm gonna take this a little more seriously.
Then your
And
team
I
wins
think
like 9 straight
and then your
games.
team wins like 9 straight games.
Like, all right, I guess
Like
he figured
he
it
took it a little more seriously.
out.
I'd like to see freaking Doc Rivers get something really cool going on. I think maybe in, like I said, a year or so, I think he'll have it. Something really
Let's
cool.
hope so, because that's why they brought him in.
Yeah. Honestly, I think that's about all I gotta say about the
Okay,
Bucks
that's
right now.
good. Yeah, I think the only thing I would add, yeah, I would say, yeah, definitely Giannis, because he is having an MVP year as per usual. And then just the young guys, like you were saying, AJ Green and Andre Jackson Jr. They have really, really cemented themselves into the rotation, and I feel like it's good that they're playing because this team needs that energy of like I'm just gonna defend. I'm gonna put all of the energy that I have in my body out on the court and like ruin the opposing offender and they're what they want to do. Don't let them score. That's what I'm saying. They're good at defense. They give you that energy. And okay,
Yeah.
shout out Doc Rivers. Miami Heat. What are you thankful for about the Miami?
Hmm. Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, sure.
Jimmy Playoffs Butler?
I feel like ever since he started dyeing his hair, it's just I don't know.
Dude, he's Dennis Rodman.
His
Get out.
hair was
Come on
blue,
now.
dude. I don't know
He's
why.
Dennis Rodman.
Your hair shouldn't be blue if you're on the Miami
He's
Heat.
oh for the Miami Heat. Was it bright blue or like casual
It
blue?
was like a no, it was just like a normal blue. Like just like when you think of blue, just like that one.
Okay, cool.
It was like regular. But I don't know
Jimmy
why he
Butler,
did.
man.
I mean, like Tyler Hero shaved his head, which always scares me when I see him on the court and his head is shaved. Like, dude, where's his hair? I don't like
That's
it.
silly. He shouldn't have done that.
And their in-season tournament court sucked. That one Bucks
Did it
Heat game
really?
I watched, and I was like, there's no reason in the
Wait,
world.
are we in the in-season tournament right now?
Oh, sorry, NBA Cup. But yeah.
Are we in the NBA Cup, like the United Emirates, whatever
Yeah.
it's called, Cup?
Oil Company Cup. Yeah, the Bucks are in it.
The Oil Company Cup.
It's Bucks,
Okay.
Hawks, Mavericks, Thunder. I can pull up the standings right now, but the Bucks are like the 1 seed. So you should be locked into this. Should
Oh, I didn't know we were the 1 seed.
be. You don't even
I
care.
don't follow
Don't
the
care.
Oil Cup. I can't believe it's actually called the Oil Company
It's
Cup.
not called it's called the Emirates NBA Cup, but
Oh yeah, Emirates. Okay, Oil Company Cup, right.
yeah, it's gonna be Bucks versus Magic, Knicks versus Hawks, Thunder versus Mavericks, and Rockets versus Warriors. Those are the teams that made it. I think the Bucks were
Okay.
like undefeated during the group play though.
Dude, that's good. Wait, do they don't play in the Emirates for that. They play around here, right?
What are you talking about?
Like they just play at home, right? They're not flying to the
Yeah,
Emirates for these
it'll be
tournaments.
home games and the championship will be in Las Vegas.
Okay, when is that? Like what are the dates? If you just have it pulled up, like just so I
Um
can watch those games at work.
Tuesday 7 p.m. and then if they win that, December 14th TBD.
The 14th, is that like a Friday
I
or a
I
Thursday?
have no idea.
Okay, wait.
But
The
yeah, the
14th?
championship is on the 17th. So like these next 2 weeks are like when it's gonna be going down.
Okay, cool.
We can get to that later. We can make our predictions later. But let's
Yeah, for
just
sure.
finish this out real quick. I don't have anything I'm thankful for the Miami Heat.
No.
I feel like they've been weirdly. I feel like I didn't realize they were the 6th seed. I thought they were way worse. I guess that's just the East for you.
Mhm.
If you're a Miami Heat fan, comment what you're thankful for. Okay, the Atlanta Hawks. The Atlanta Hawks. What are you thankful
One
for?
comment's like, I'm thankful for my family.
Yeah.
Um, the Atlanta Hawks.
Atlanta. No,
I'm thankful
dude.
for. Hold on. There's nothing good in Atlanta.
No, come on.
21 Savage. I don't know. I don't
All
follow
right,
this
follow
team
up
either.
question. Name 4 Atlanta Hawks.
Oh, dude.
Oh no.
Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm
Name 1
thinking.
Atlanta Hawk. There's no way,
Dude.
There's no way.
Hold on. Trey Young.
Yeah, that's
Thankful for Trey Young.
He actually has
really
been
cool
pretty.
guy.
It's been pretty interesting. He had like a 20 assist game the other day. I was like, holy cow, that's a lot of assists, dude.
That's like
It's John Stockton numbers.
John Stockton levels.
Where's
That's what
Carl
I was trying to think
Malone?
of.
No.
Oh,
I was gonna compare Jalen Johnson to Carl
He's
Malone,
overrated.
but I don't think anyone wants that comparison.
He did some. Mm,
I
yeah,
was about to shout out Carl Malone as well, but no, he does not get the shout out.
I don't think so.
Does not deserve it. Okay. I feel like the Hawks actually have a decent amount of things. I mean, they're the 5th seed right now. I feel like they've got a lot of things to be thankful about. Number 1,
Hmm.
Jalen Johnson. They gave him that big contract extension over the summer, and everyone was like, oh, he might actually suck. But he's good. So, like, number 1, thankful for that. Number 2, Dyson Daniels has been, like, in the Defensive Player of the Year race with all these steals. What's his nickname? The Great Barrier Thief. It's kind of a ridiculous
That's kind of
nickname
cool.
because he's Australian and he's can steal the ball. But
Wait, I didn't know this team had Bogdanovic.
yeah, I'm not thankful for that. But I feel like also Zachary Ricochet has been pretty alright. Um, it's I feel like it's always gonna be a weird pick, and I'm sure whenever people are talking about redrafts, they're gonna be like, why did this guy go first overall? But I feel like he's done a pretty good job filling out the role that they've asked from him, and thankful for that. Because like I mean, you couldn't have drafted like Jared McCain. It wouldn't have really worked because you got Trae Young already. But yeah, I feel like I'm actually kind of excited for the Hawks because I feel like they're definitely a playoff lock, and it's just kind of fun. I don't know. It doesn't feel like people have as high of expectations for them, so they can kind of just like roll through whatever. Because like the last few years when they've had DeJounte Murray, it was like, okay, yeah, they need to be competing for real, and they sucked low key. So it's kind of interesting to see them go through like a mini rebuild of like getting the first overall pick and trading away DeJounte Murray for these younger guys and just kind of seeing how they develop. I guess I actually had a lot of things to say about the Hawks. Shout out Trae Young.
Shout out Trae Young.
It was like the most random Hawk I can think of. Shout out Kobe
Ooh.
Buffkin.
Ooh. I think I got one.
Do you?
Yeah, Cody Zeller.
Is he even in the league anymore?
I don't know.
Was he ever a Hawk? I don't actually know.
I don't know.
I think he was like a
I
Hornet.
think so.
And he was a Heat, and he was a Pelican for sure. But okay, New York Knicks.
No, he wasn't a Hawk.
New York Knicks. What are they thankful for?
New York Knicks. I mean, I'm pretty sure they have Karl Anthony Towns.
Yes, sir.
They won that trade.
I think they low-key did, yeah.
They got Jalen Brunson, Michael Bridges, OG Anunoby,
Mikhail.
Okay.
Yeah.
They also have Precious Achua.
Yes, sir.
That's pretty big. They got a dude in their team named Precious. I think the Knicks have a chance this year.
Not just because of Precious Achua. There's other reasons as well.
No, but throw that guy in at like power forward.
Yes, sir.
See what happens. You go crazy there, dude. Be good at basketball.
Okay, you've kind of just listed out their roster, though, but what are they thankful for?
They should be thankful for all of their awesome guys in their team.
Wow.
Like Karl Anthony Towns. They won the trade.
That is kind of what I was going to say, too, honestly. They've been, like, pretty alright, considering.
He does have a knee injury, though. Also, as a side note on the Hawks, the Hawks are losing badly to the Nuggets right now.
Well, the Nuggets needed a really good bounce-back win, so it kind of makes sense to me.
Yeah.
If you lose to the Washington Wizards when Nikola Jokic put up 56 points...
Whoa, did he actually?
He put up a career high and they lost to the Wizards, dude. Like, they're gonna be bad right now. I've never actually seen him in an interview be like, yeah, there's something going wrong. We need to change things. Like, he's usually so nonchalant. And he was like,
I just looked at Jokic's stats for the season.
It's absurd.
I get it.
Yeah. Yeah. He's averaging a triple-double. Like, what
I know, I get it.
What are you supposed to do against that? Ridiculous.
And then he's this like 7 foot tall, like just like he's just gonna go out there and score.
Yeah, no, literally.
Like you're not.
I think he could average 50 points. Like he could be putting up Wilt Chamberlain scoring if he wanted to. He just doesn't want to. He'd just rather be like a playmaker. But I genuinely think he could average like 50 points a game if he wanted to.
I think he could as well.
I'm like serious.
I think he just like. Yeah, I think time come playoffs, I think he kind of cares a little more.
I think he cares throughout the whole season. He's just like generally a nonchalant guy. Like, because I mean, you're not gonna. If he didn't care, he wouldn't be putting up 56 against the Wizards, dude.
No, he totally cared that game.
Obviously, he cares a little.
He totally cares. He drops like 38 points a game, but
yeah. He's just Serbian, so he's hard to read. You can't really tell what that guy's
Serbian,
thinking.
Right. He's in the Eastern European bracket of our tier list.
For March Madness, we're gonna do an Eastern European
fight.
Yeah, exactly. Who would win?
Who would win against all the Eastern Europeans in the
Everybody
league?
write this. Somebody
Dude,
write
who's
this.
that like 7'3" guy from the Adam Sandler movie? Who's like
Juancho
not the
Hernan
one with the
Gomez.
tattoo. Nah, not the one with the tattoo. The
I
one who's
don't
pretending to
know.
be 19. I think it's
Oh,
Boban.
it's Boban. Yeah.
That's I think he
I
could
don't think he would
it's him or
fight anybody
Jokic.
though. He's too nice.
To the death though.
Dude, whenever I think of Boban, I think of
Okay,
the
no,
picture of him eating a basketball. Just taking like a big bite out of it. That's so
Did he
funny.
actually eat a
He
basketball?
didn't actually eat it,
He didn't
but
he doesn't need all
he
that.
took a picture, and it just to like show how big his head was in his hands. It was like, yeah, wow, he could fit that in his mouth. Well, I mean, he couldn't fit a whole basketball in his mouth, but like, I don't know. It's a funny picture. I like that picture.
He's eating it like a fruit.
Yeah, exactly.
He can't fit that in there, but he can palm the basketball.
He can definitely palm the basketball. New York, yeah, I
Guys,
think New York Knicks, yeah, the cat trade. I'd agree with that. Because I don't think I know a single Knicks fan that misses Julius Randle. No offense to him. If you miss Julius Randle, please comment down below and tell us why. Um, Orlando Magic might be tough. Because they're the third seed right now. They've been having a really good season. But
they've got like a good. They're Paolo Banchero.
he's been injured all
That guy.
season though.
That I didn't know he'd been injured all season, but he's
Well,
good
no,
at basketball.
he started out like the first 2 weeks. It was like averaging 30 points a game, but he's been out. No, the reason why I say it's like hard to think of something is because Franz Wagner, who's their other forward, who has been playing like really, really good these past few weeks, just also got injured for like at least 4 weeks. So
Oh no.
it's gonna be interesting to see what the Magic look like the next more than a few games. It's gonna be like a month, dude. Because like, who's their best player right now? Jalen Suggs. Jalen Suggs might genuinely be their best player right now. That's kind
Yeah.
of crazy. I don't know. Maybe we'll see Jalen Suggs average 40 a game. Like, there's a
I'd like to
chance.
see it. Some Jeremy Sohan thing. I think
Yeah, sure.
I'd like to see Jalen Suggs trade jerseys with uh, Grady Dick.
Oh, brother. I think the NBA will do everything in their power to not let that happen. Like, Adam Silver will have like a heart attack if that happens, dude.
They probably have already done it, just like off camera.
They probably, literally, the league has probably like written to every single player who could jersey swap with Grady Dick to be like, do not do this. We will
Not do
fine you like $200,000.
The fact that they can fine players for doing shit they don't like is ridiculous. And
It
what I
makes
like,
sense.
it's weird that this happens, but I like that. Well, it's like a person's salary,
Yeah.
but they fine Anthony Edwards, and he just keeps doing it.
The only reason I don't mind it is because all the fines just go to charities. It's like, I can't even be mad. Like Zach Collins the other night on the Spurs, like flipped off the ref. They like ejected him, and they fined him like 50K. But like, A, he kind of deserved that, and B, it's going to charity. So like,
No, dude, if it's going to
shout
charity,
out,
I mean, come
shout out
on,
charity.
shout out charity.
But yeah, I think that Magic should just be thankful for like their whole young core. Like literally the fact that they're the third seed and they had the first overall pick like what 2 years ago. That's kind of ridiculous. Like they've been really good at drafting. The vibes are pretty good. I don't know. They just got a really bright future. I feel like because they're still really young. They're way ahead of schedule, at least to me. Like, yeah, I just think they're in a good spot. But it sucks that they've got injuries to their best two players. So
It does.
if you're a Magic fan, please comment a crying emoji in the comment section. Okay,
Yeah.
Boston Celtics. They don't even deserve to be
So
thankful of anything. I just want to skip them. But what do you have to say?
they're good.
Yeah, exactly.
They're good at basketball. You know.
They're the favorites to win the championship. I'm not jealous. I'm a little jealous.
I wish the Bucks were the favorite.
I genuinely am gonna like. They have too many things to be thankful for. I don't even think unless you have something really poignant to say.
Mm-mm. Drew Holiday.
Your holiday. I agree. Yeah, they just done a really good job constructing this roster. Like literally every single move that they've made and piece that they have is just like perfect. Like even Peyton Pritchard, who is like coming off the bench for them, is just a ridiculously good basketball player for the role that he's playing. It's not even fair.
Yeah, Peyton, he's good at basketball for sure.
Good at basketball. Half court
Ever,
specialist.
dude, I didn't know that about him actually.
Yeah.
He's dude, get the guys that hit those like game winners. Um, very impressive shit.
Yeah, okay. We're not gonna go on a tangent on this, but
Like a Dame
um
winner, as Damian Lillard calls them.
Cleveland Cavaliers. What do you have to say about the Cleveland
Ooh,
Cavaliers?
I'm thankful that I live in Ohio because being a fan of the Cavs, I'm not one, but like when the Cavs are on, I'm like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about the Cavs. I'm not a
That's
huge
good.
Cavs guy, but I think they're having a great season. They were like 16-0. People aren't gonna forget that.
I know, right? I'm gonna
And
remember that, Jay.
yeah,
I would say number one, the Cavs frog. They should be thankful for that.
yes. Cavs have a lot of mascots.
I think they only have two, but yeah. I don't know why their mascot is a dog. What is that? Do you know what the origins of that?
Nope.
Why? I swear I have like a vision of like a horse mascot. Or like they had like a team logo that was a guy riding a horse, but I swear I tried to find it. Like
No, that exists.
I swear I couldn't find it. I was
Well,
looking up like
here,
Cavs
I'll send you
horse
this picture.
logo. Yeah, you sent me like a picture. And it's like 128 pixels by 128 pixels, and I couldn't find anything else on the entire internet that was like corroborating this evidence.
Mhm.
This is not the picture that you sent me. This is just a guy. No, I know that I know they have guy mascots, and I know they have the dog mascot. What's the dog's name? Like Zippy?
Something stupid like that, yeah.
I'm gonna look it up. I don't know, like
Moondog.
Moondog. Why is it called? Why is he called that?
I don't know.
I'm sure there's a good reason, but it should be a horse. That's all I'm saying. They're cavaliers. They're not dog. Cannot. Well, yeah, there's something there, but I don't. Okay. But yeah, they should be thankful for the Cavs frog, and they should be thankful for who's their coach, Kenny Atkinson. Shout out Kenny Atkinson. And they should be
I figured it
thankful
out.
for what?
Since Cleveland is known as the rock and roll city, right?
Okay.
A radio DJ, Alan Freed, coined the term rock and roll. And he often referred to himself as the Moondog and listeners as the Moondoggers.
Okay, that's awesome.
It is
Actually,
dedicated to him. That's why.
that's awesome. I want to be a moondogger.
Yeah, I'm a little. I've been actually really getting into the radio. Like,
Really?
I know that's yeah, cause like, dude, it's like a playlist, but they make it for me, and it's better than I make it, and it's songs I don't know.
That
Awesome.
is true.
Yeah, dude, the radio's wild. Like, who'd have thought? No, but I've been checking it out. Big into 101.7, 103.5.
This is crazy during our Cavs segment. Okay.
Yeah. Well, if anyone's a big Cavs fan, they could probably tune in.
You probably could do that. Who else do I want to say for Evan Mobley? You kind of mentioned earlier, but he's been playing incredibly. Like for his
He
third
has
year,
been.
right? Third or fourth year in the league.
Third or fourth, he's newer.
Yeah, I think he's got some crazy potential. Because he's already like when he came into the league, he was already like a pretty incredible defender, and now he's like actually scoring as well. This is what I want the Bilal Coulibaly trajectory to be, where like you're always a good defender, and then eventually you just start hitting threes and dunking on people. That's what I want.
Dude,
Those three
that's kind
fun
of what I'm
things.
hoping for AJ Green. He's on the never dunked list.
Yeah,
Like,
I saw that.
he's never dunked.
Over under AJ Green dunks this year.
Under.
Under I think I also well
Like how tall is AJ Green? Like
like
6'4",
6'5",
6'5"?
dude. He can dunk. I mean, I'm sure he can dunk. Who else was on that list? Like I know Trey Young was on the list, which is kind of crazy, but it also does make sense. And it was like
Yeah,
Caleb
what does he have to
Houston.
do? Why is he jumping? Same thing with Seth Curry or Steph Curry. No reason for
Steph
Steven to
Curry's
be
dunked
jumping up there,
before.
dude. Yeah, exactly. There's no reason for him to be doing that.
I swear Steph Curry does dunk occasionally.
He does, and it's like, dude, why?
Because it's
You're the
cool.
3 point you're the 3 point guy.
You're not allowed to. Yeah.
Like,
Like,
yeah, like,
we're actually taking points away from your score for doing that, Steph Curry. You can't do
hmm.
that, dude.
Yeah, Steven, you come back down.
Calm back down, okay. Honestly,
Mhm.
I don't. Can we save the Western Conference for another session?
Honestly, yeah, that's fine with me.
I just realized that we've been recording for almost an hour already, and I have way more things to say about all the Western Conference teams, so we would be here for at least another hour. But I do want to do
Yeah, let's do it another time.
our NBA Cup predictions though, because that's gonna start
No
this
doubt.
week, so kind of our only chance.
Cool.
Um, so yeah, we'll just go East and then West first. So Bucks versus Magic. Who do you think? I wonder what he's gonna
Ooh,
say.
Bucks.
I think Bucks for sure. I think this is honestly not even like a bias thing, but like literally the Magic's top two players are injured right now. The Bucks should win this. They should. Right?
This is like when the Pacers played the Bucks. Like, the
Yeah.
Magic wouldn't beat us to start
Role
with, but the
reversal.
facts, right?
They might. They might.
The Mag, I don't think
The
so.
Magic
It's
are really
unlikely in
good.
my mind.
They've got what, like the best defense in the league?
Okay,
They
I
don't have
believe you.
a great offense, but their defense is yeah, the best in the league. So there's nothing to sneeze at, but I don't think they're going to beat the Bucks. Okay. Knicks versus Hawks is kind of an interesting matchup to me.
I got Knicks.
Really? I got to think about it.
Hmm.
Cuz I feel like the Hawks always play better when it feels like they're playing for something. But also sometimes they're kind of like wishy-washy. Because some of the guys on their team are kind of young.
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna go
I
Hawks.
think the Knicks are better.
The Knicks are better for sure, but I just feel like
You think the Hawks would win it?
I
What you
feel
saying?
like they can. I really feel like they can.
Okay, I hear that.
I also just don't know if the Knicks really care about winning the in-season cup or in. Why did they change the name? Why is it like why? Okay, it's alright.
I think the United Arab Emirates bought it.
Yeah, I think literally yeah. But why did they not like in-season tournament? What's the point of having
They
a
wanted it to
cup?
be called the United Arab Emirates
It's because you put oil in
Cup.
a cup. That's why you can't put oil in an in-season tournament. I get it now.
It's also more because the world uses cup more than tournament.
No, that's
America
true.
just,
It's less words too. It's easier to put on a t-shirt.
yeah, and like, yeah,
It does make sense.
it's kind of cool that they, well, intriguing that they control some of our sports
I don't think
or
they can.
fund
They're
it
not
because they're really into it.
okay. Yeah, I mean, the U.S. controls everything else in the entire planet. So like, I
Do they?
I can't be too mad. Yes, they do.
Fuck, we kind of do, don't we? That's awesome.
Literally do. What are they? We're a
I'm glad we live in like
hegemonic
the most poggers
superpower,
nation.
dude. Oh, brother. I like how we over the words that we overlapped there were poggers and hegemonic. There's something to be said there.
Yeah.
The critique of modern online culture, but in many ways. Someone could write an essay on that, honestly. If you
Could
want to
they?
write an essay, please leave a comment linking it down below.
Yeah. Please give me your email, and I'm interested.
We'll make a video about it.
You can come on the podcast.
You
Actually,
can, yeah, you can walk us through the play-by-play of your essay.
you can, yeah,
Every
like, I
sentence,
don't care.
every word, and we need you to explain. Okay. In the West. Wait, are we going Knicks or Hawks?
Are we going to the West?
No, sorry. I'm saying, are we doing Knicks or Hawks for the East?
Knicks or Hawks? I got Knicks,
Okay.
but you have Hawks, so it doesn't matter to me.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see. Okay. And then in the West, it's Thunder versus Mavericks is our 1-4. Mhm.
Hard to say. Hard to say. I don't know.
The
Where do
Thunder
you
are
stand on that?
better by like
The
quite a
Thunder are
lot.
good, but the Mavericks.
But I feel like PJ Washington, when he plays against the Thunder, will just hit like 12 threes. So I'm going to go Mavericks.
Hmm.
I feel like PJ Washington is going to have like a 30-point game. And they're just
Career
going to win.
game.
Literally, yeah. I don't know
I
why.
don't know how I feel yet. I don't know. Is my answer.
Okay. One Mavericks, one I don't know. All right, and then we have Rockets versus Warriors. Hmm.
Warriors.
I think I'm Rockets on this one.
I have Rockets because of Reed Shepard, and I'd like to see that.
Dude, whenever I see Reed Shepard, I literally text you guys this the other day, but he literally looks like he's 12 years old, dude.
He got the
Like,
little beard now, though.
no, when he shaved. I was watching a
Did he?
game the other day and I was like, oh, he shaved. He actually looks 13. Like, who let this 13-year-old onto the court?
He's pretty good at basketball.
And then, then he hit a three, and I was like, oh, all right, Reed Shepard.
Yeah, like as soon as he hits a shot, it's like, okay, this guy can shoot.
Yeah, the Rockets
I
just have
like the
too many
little
good
beard
players.
thing, though. I think that was a good move for him, but
It was kind of weird. It was like uncanny. It didn't look right.
maybe he just needs to be older.
Yeah. You know what it looked like? It looked like when you see one of those pictures of like people from the Oregon Trail. And yeah. And it just looked like this guy shouldn't have facial hair. He's like probably 13. That's how I felt.
Dude, the Oregon Trail, man.
Yeah,
Dude, they
Reed
just went
Shepard.
out there. There were so many just like, you never knew what you were going to come into, dude. Like,
Probably die.
imagine.
I mean, your two options
Yeah,
were
I would
die or
fucking
make
die.
it there, and most people
Yeah,
chose the.
I would probably fucking die.
Yeah.
Like,
Which NBA player would be the most likely to survive the Oregon Trail?
Hernan Gomez.
Steven Adams. I'd say Steven.
Oh, fuck, Steven Adams. I didn't even consider Steven Adams.
Oh,
Yeah, it's Steven
I think
Adams.
it's got to be Steven Adams. Yeah.
He just looks like he's on the Oregon Trail right now.
You might be. He's on the Rockets right now, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. True.
Yeah, I think it would have to be him. Maybe Kyrie
I don't
Irving.
see.
I feel like he could just
Kyrie
do it.
could do it. He's just kind of. He's got that like wild mentality.
He's got that willpower.
But like,
he's got
you never know. Like
the kind of guy I could see like amputating his own leg in a zombie apocalypse if he really needed to.
he's crazy.
I feel like he could survive a lot of situations. If you put
He's
Kyrie
not.
Irving in a situation, he's gonna get out of it probably.
Mm-hmm.
The vibe I get from
Like if you told me he was like a 1930s little like. Never mind.
Okay.
I lost my plot.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I was gonna say like one of those detectives or whatever that can like do the little like I don't know
little monologue.
Inspector Gadget kind of shit.
I feel like Kyrie Irving's not the kind of guy to monologue. He's a very he
No.
is, isn't he? He is.
Well,
But not in like a
might.
1930s detective kind of way.
No, he would just monologue in like a Kyrie Irving.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
exactly. Okay, we've gotten off topic. Bucks versus Knicks or Hawks? I don't know. Bucks.
I'm a Bucks fan. Yeah,
I feel like they can.
and the Bucks are
How far
winning
did they
that.
get last year? I feel like the Bucks got. Well, no, they lost the Pacers, didn't they? Oh. Yeah,
Well, we got fucked up.
I think they can win. I think they can make it to the championship. I agree with you there. Again, then we have Mavericks versus Rockets, I guess.
Rockets?
Texas.
I don't know.
Not Chainsaw.
Honestly, that's a tough one. Rockets, probably. I haven't watched the Rockets too closely.
They're very good.
To know for
They're
sure,
very good.
but
The Rockets have been very good.
I figured they would be.
Yeah. I might go Rockets too. The Rockets Bucks final. I feel like the Rockets could do that, honestly. I just feel like if the Rockets and the Bucks matched up, that the Rockets would just have too much energy for the Bucks. Because like the
I
Rockets,
think maybe.
or the
We're a
Rockets
little
are
bit
like
lower
full of a
energy, we're
team.
scoring.
They're a full team of AJ Greens that can dunk, essentially, and like that's just not something you can handle as the Bucks.
The Bucks probably could not take that.
Although they don't have anyone who can really stop Giannis, besides maybe like Dylan Brooks.
Who does?
Dylan Brooks, yeah, I feel like Dylan Brooks would just foul out, and then be what, like Asar Thompson, Jabari Smith Jr. I still think I'm gonna go Rockets though. I feel like
Okay,
Giannis
fair
could
enough.
have 70 and they could still lose. Like
That's
the kind of
true,
vibe
and
I
he
get.
probably will.
All right, so I think I'm going Rockets. My NBA Cup prediction. It's the official ball talk. Don't bet on this. Do not invest your Dogecoin into.
We don't know.
We don't know. They didn't tell us. I wish
Yet.
they did. Yeah.
I mean, if you're listening, you can let us leak things.
If you have any information that is private and not supposed to be public, please comment it down below.
DM us.
Or DM us actually.
We don't have any DM feature on YouTube, but
you can find one of our phone
you
numbers for sure.
Go to the description of any of the videos.
Right, maybe not any of them.
And don't just text.
Go to the
them,
channel
don't sign it for
description,
anything.
actually. I think it is in our channel description.
Yeah. It probably is too.
It's like for any business queries, please contact this number.
Yeah, that sounds all right.
Oh, brother. Okay.
I've never gotten anything from that. So
No, I don't expect you to. It's probably
One day
bad
I
to just
will.
have your number public, though.
No.
It doesn't really matter.
For what?
What if someone called you, dude?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Scary. Alright, I feel pretty good about everything that we said. I don't know if I have anything else to add. We had a whole, like, Pat Connaughton rant / discussion.
Pat
before the show.
Connaughton was a baseball player.
You guys didn't know, Pat Connaughton was actually drafted to the MLB before becoming a basketball player.
For some reason.
We were discussing that. We were looking at Pat Connaughton baseball highlights, and he was pitching.
Yeah, he's a pitcher.
So, but apparently he gave up on his dreams. Well, I guess I don't know. Does that count as like, if you give up being a professional baseball player to become a professional
basketball player, that's pursuing your dreams.
Yeah, I don't feel like
he
that's
probably wanted to be
up.
a basketball player.
I just saw like a thumbnail for a video that was like, did Pat Connaughton give up on his baseball dreams? I don't know. I don't think he did. I think he just
think so.
Found better opportunity. I didn't realize he was drafted to the Portland Trailblazers, though.
I did.
I can't imagine I can't imagine that guy in anything other than a Bucks jersey. But I guess he was a Portland Trailblazer for like 3 years. It's crazy this guy was in the dunk contest too.
Pat?
I don't think he won. Yeah, but he was in a dunk contest.
What would Pat be in the dunk contest?
Because that's what he does.
Is he actually?
He's literally like, he can shoot threes and he can catch lobs. And he can sort of defend a little bit, but not really. Yeah, Pat Connaughton 2020 dunk contest highlights. He definitely did not win. Pat Connaughton says it took 6 months to convince the NBA to invite him to the dunk contest. Okay. So he really put a lot of effort into getting in there.
He wanted to be known as the white guy that could dunk.
And now Mac McClung is taking it from him. He doesn't.
Now Mac McClung, dude.
Dude, poor Pat Connaughton. I would let him date my daughter.
I would too.
Pat Connaughton, if you're listening, you are actually way too old for her. I'm sorry.
Maybe like 45 years.
Oh, dude, that's
45 years. I'll be like 70.
Not good. Yeah,
Kids will be, maybe his kids. Like, I trust Pat Connaughton to raise a decent kid.
Pat Connaughton, yeah, I'd let you babies. I don't know, actually.
I would.
Just as long as, yeah. All right, Pat Connaughton, you can babysit my kids that don't actually exist. I just want to clarify. Neither of us have children.
Oh, mine do.
You have children? Okay.
6.
All right. Oh, I didn't know about that. Sorry.
Yeah, new edition.
All right. What about MVP? We can do some MVP.
MVP
banter.
talk. I think it's Jokic.
I wish it was the 7th seed right now. The lowest that you can really be to win MVP is like the 6th seed. That's literally
it's
like
Jokic,
the absolute lowest.
Unless Giannis like pulls something crazy, but I think the Jokic is the Jokic season.
I think it's Jokic right now. I think it's really going to depend on whose team is better in the end.
Yes.
Because like, who are the other guys that are even in the race? It'd be like Jason Tatum. Just because
Joel Embiid probably. No.
Joel Embiid's played like 4 games.
True.
Jason Tatum and probably Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, Shai.
And maybe like Luka. Those would be like the guys that I put on my short list. Yeah, I don't think we have anything else to talk about.
No, he's good at basketball.
Good job. Shout out Jason Tatum.
Thanks.
If you enjoyed this episode, two man this time. We may be back with more people in the future.
We should be back with more people. It's just
this is good
our
though.
Third little guy.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think he would have had much to contribute because he's like a Grizzlies fan. I feel like he's tapped into the West.
He's a West Coast guy. He'll be in on that West Coast
He
video.
will be. Yeah, he
Which
will be here because I
maybe we
don't.
should record that like tomorrow or something.
Oh, bro, we'll see. I've got like 3 final
Maybe
assignments
the next
due on
day. Yeah, cool,
Tuesday.
cool.
I want.
If you enjoyed this
Yeah.
episode of the Ball Talk Podcast, like, subscribe, retweet, reblog, repost, um, put it on Smule and sing over it. Do whatever you need to
Don't
do.
do that, please.
We're just excited to have you along for the ride. Thanks for listening, guys.
I feel like we need to have like I love moondoggers and I want our fans to be called moondoggers.
Ballers and talkers.
So bad, dude. So bad.
I mean, we can just call it the Moondoggers.
I don't think we can stick.
We can. It's
Ball
free.
talkers. No, it's so bad.
Ballers and talkers.
We'll figure it out.